Welcome back, America. Great new book, Live Free or Die, America and the World on the Brink. True words have never been spoken. This is a very prescient book. It's very timely. And look, I know the economy is very, very bad right now, thanks to the coronavirus and these Democrat governors who won't open up the damn economy. But that said, those of you who are in a position to really inform yourselves about what's going on, this is the book to get. Live Free or Die. As you can hear us, we're only able to touch on 2% of it, to be quite frank. We talk about the media a lot. I wrote an entire book on the media. We can trash them all they want. But the truth is, the First Amendment is so crucial. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press. In part, that's what the American Revolution was fought over. And they're part of the Bill of Rights. Now, they don't much care for the rest of the Bill of Rights. And I would remind the Antifa and Black Lives Matter and the Democrats that we have a Bill of Rights thanks to the founders of the country. Some of whom were slave owners, some of whom weren't. But they created the foundational basis for a free country. What is it with the media and their hate for free speech of people they disagree with? And what is it with the media that really is not a free press, but has become a propaganda machine for the Democrat Party? How do you think we got here?
You know, all these years, believe it or not, I first got behind a radio microphone 33 years ago. If you would have told me when I started at Fox, I'm in my 25th year, I wouldn't have believed you. And I feel very blessed. This audience with this channel has been phenomenal. Our radio audiences, you have the Levinites, as we call them. How do we get here? It is amazing. Let me just say this. We're, as conservatives, we are the defenders of free speech. I don't boycott anybody. I never will. I like the boycott idea. I thought that was pretty cool, actually, with Goya Beans and Goya Foods. I don't demand anybody get fired. I believe in freedom, and that means I'm actually very pro-choice. And if you want to tune in to Bill Maher, I can't stand the guy. I didn't want him fired. I don't like what he says, but I don't want anybody fired.
But we have this whole cancel culture now.
Listen, it's now gotten to the point where you don't even know what's going to be, what's the next level of cancel. How about this? How about we have freedom? We put on the radio shows we want to listen to, we put on the TV shows we want to watch, and if you don't like it, how about you turn the channel? If you're so offended, if you're so woke that you get the vapors, and you're about to pass out.
But the Democrat Party today,
yeah,
liberty and tyranny, has a very broad totalitarian streak in it. They've come after radio. They relentlessly come after Fox. They have cable channels that have hosts that spend their entire time coming after Fox.
By the way, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You want to attack me?
Ratings go up. Yeah. But here's where it really bothers me. A presidential press conference. I call these journalists sort of kamikaze journalists. They go in there for the reason of disrupting the press conference, asking inane questions that don't provide the American people with any information. Why aren't you wearing a mask? You're going to wear a mask tomorrow? I go, oh my God, is this ever going to stop?
You know the two people in the country that don't need to wear a mask?
Yeah.
President Trump and Joe Biden, because you can't get around them unless you're tested. Let me tell you what they are, Mark. The media, the 99%, it's not even 98, it's 99. They are the propaganda wing of everything radical, extreme, democratic, socialist. That's it. They're so anti-Trump that if Donald Trump, I always say, cured cancer, they would want to impeach him.
So you're saying they're part of the movement?
I am
part of this leftist movement.
They're also the ones that want to cancel shows they don't like. They're the ones that want to silence conservatives. We began to see signs of this years and decades ago when conservatives would try and speak on a college campus to try to shut them down. They're still doing it to the likes of Charlie Kirk, who I saw your interview with him, on a daily basis. I mean, it is courageous that he and Turning Point and all these other groups, that they're willing to go into the war zone there and battle and offer new ideas. Here's the problem, Mark. That is fundamental and basic. Are you really that offended? I think they feign outrage. It's phony, manufactured outrage. Do they really hate Donald Trump that much? They do. You can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it. Those press conferences you're discussing, you know what that is? That's, oh, this network, this network, this network. They want their one moment where they get to run it over and over again on their network.
But isn't this also an attack on the free press and an attack on the American people?
Of course it is. Listen, anybody that supports Donald Trump, Mark Levin, let's be very clear here. We're smelly Walmart shoppers. By the way, guilty. I go to Walmart. You know why? You can get everything at a great price.
I do too, but I'm not smelly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, on any given day, right? If I work out or not. Now, we are irredeemable deplorables. What did Biden say? Wants to transform America. What did he say? 15% of the Trump people, he goes off on them. He had his own irredeemable moment. Or bitter people clinging to God, guilty. I cling to God, my Second Amendment rights, my Bible, and my religion. The country was founded on Judeo-Christian principles, and it has made us great. We're a moral people. We're a good people. Freedom has made us a better people. The media is so corrupt, they lied to this country for 4 straight years. They lied about Russia. They lied about collusion. They are state-run propaganda TV.
And they are a Praetorian Guard for Biden who spent half of his life as a bigot. We'll be right back.